Hello. Hello, ladies. I will just wait a few seconds because I promise you guys know I am long-winded sometimes and I love to talk, but I promised hubby that we would eat dinner and watch a documentary, so I have to stick to my schedule. Yeah, I just cooked dinner. I cooked chili today. He says it tastes delicious, so I can't wait to eat. So hello, everybody. Hello coming in. All right. First of all, I don't have to offer a disclaimer because I can say what I want and do what I want on my platforms. And I don't owe anyone any explanations of why I feel led to speak to young women in particular. I don't owe you an apology for that. I'm a grown woman. But I am sensitive to women and I love women. So this is why I'm offering this particular disclaimer before I start. I want to say that you can obviously see who this video is about. I will not be saying this woman's name because I'm not here to bash this woman. I'm here to use her as an exemplar and myself. You guys know I use myself as an exemplar in all of my groups, whether it be here on YouTube or whether it be on my platform, Wifey for Lifey. So I'm not here to bash her. I'm here to help young women, in particular, young women. Now, if you're an older woman and you find any wisdom in anything that I say, great. But really, my message is for young women. Lessons that I learned throughout my life experience and lessons that were taught to me by my grandmother, my aunts, role models that I looked up to my whole life, and all of the women that I respect that have gotten me to this point in my life. And I have not arrived. I am still growing as a woman. I still have a lot of things that I want to accomplish. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there, even though I don't have to, because it's my channel, it's my platform, it's my voice. So like I said, I will not be mentioning the woman's name. You can see who I am referring to in the picture. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are in the world. What I want to say is I'm very disturbed by some of the behavior of older women in today's society because, and if y'all hear that in the background, it's the call to prayer. It's 5 times a day here in the Middle East. And so that's what you hear in the background. But anyway, it's very disturbing to me that older women such as myself and other women who have life experience are not sending the correct messages and are not putting the correct messages out on our platforms, and we're not using our voice for the correct things. No one is perfect, and we all have made mistakes. We all are sinners, and we all are striving to be the absolute best. But I have a particular problem with women like this that I'm referring to because, first of all, you cannot squander your youth, okay? I just recently wrote a book, and the book is called Be the Prize. I haven't talked about it here on YouTube just because I have so many platforms that I haven't really talked about it, but I will link the book in my bio. The book is called Be the Prize, and I just wrote this book. I've been having great sales. So thank you to everyone who purchased Be the Prize. I'm reading your reviews. The book is not for everyone. The book is really for the woman who knows you're a traditional woman and you want to be treated like a feminine woman. You want a good man. You want a solid man, and you don't want to compromise yourself to get married, because you don't have to compromise yourself or audition to be a wife, okay? And there are a lot of messages being put out into society that women have to audition to be a wife. We have to do everything to be a wife. We have to, engage in all types of activities that are not safe. We have to put ourselves out there in vulnerable ways to men that haven't committed to us. You know, there's a lot of messages being sent out. So the link to my book is in not my bio. I'm always on Instagram, but in the description box. And you can either buy the PDF version or you could buy the Amazon version. I have paperback and it's on Kindle. And it will be linked below. Thank you to everyone who purchased the book. I've had great sales. And I will be talking about how to create your own book over on Earn with Kim. So I have a ton of projects that I'm working on and a ton of things that I'm working on. But back to the video. I wrote the book because I talked to hundreds of women all around the world, probably thousands of women all around the world. And we all want the same thing. Those of us who are feminine women, we want a strong man in our life. We want to be treated exceptionally well, not just like, oh, I kind of love you. I'm treating you kind of good. You know, we can't be bought with a price. We are not prostitutes. We are not sugar babies. We don't sell ourselves to the highest bidder. We really genuinely want true love. We know it takes more than love to maintain a relationship, but we really want to be loved and have long-lasting lifetime relationships. Some of you want families. I'm pro-family. I love to see families, healthy families, raising their children. And we all have different things that we want in life. And so the book was needed because women are the prize. Not all women, but quality women, women who are spiritual, who love God, who work hard, and who want the most out of life. We are the prize. We are. And men look at us as though we are the prize, and men treat us as though we are the prize. And so the book is about how to master the art of femininity without giving too much in your relationship. Okay. Which leads me to today's topic. And I'll briefly talk about the book again before I leave. But I want to encourage young women not to throw away your youth. Don't throw away your youth, okay? Don't throw away your womb. It's so valuable. And it belongs to the man that has committed to you in holy matrimony. That's who it belongs to. This particular woman that I'm referring to today, this is one of the most beautiful women in the world to me. Some people might agree, disagree. I think this woman is so beautiful, okay? And it's shocking to me that a woman could get to the age of 53 years old, because that's how old this woman is. She's old enough to be someone's grandma, literally. She's old enough. She's old. I don't even know if she is a grandma yet. I know she has a daughter, but she's 53 years old. She's old enough to be someone's grandmother. And it's shocking to me that this woman has not only recently joined OnlyFans, that she is shooting her shot to married men. I've heard her say something in reference to Will Smith. And now she's basically saying she would date Meek Mill. Meek Mill just impregnated someone and broke up with them, and now has an illegitimate child. This is not a man that's marriage-minded, obviously. Now, would Meek Mill be considered high value to some women because of his income level? Yes. And I'm not saying that he is a bad guy, because he may not be a bad guy, but he's in the rap industry. I would consider a woman to be interested in him to be another rap girl. Like, it wouldn't surprise me for another rap woman to want to date Meek Mill, because most people date on their socioeconomic level. It is proven through research and through data that people marry on their level. All right. So poor people usually marry poor people. Middle-class people usually marry middle-class people. And the higher class of society usually marry within each other. This is proven. This is not some YouTube opinion. This is facts. Hi, everybody coming in. Thank you so much. So she is a grandma. So this woman is a grandma. And apparently she said she's going to bust it open on OnlyFans. Apparently that was the quote. That now I don't know exactly what she's doing on OnlyFans. She hasn't exactly said it, but there are two things that I learned about. Well, I already knew this about celebrities, but other people don't know this about celebrities. There are two things I learned about celebrities during this pandemic. I want you guys to know we're in an economic crisis. We're in an economic crisis. No matter who becomes president, the economy is never going to be the same. And it's never going to go back to how it was for a while. If it ever goes back, some jobs have been lost forever, okay? And we are moving into this digital age that we were already in, where some of us were already making money online and doing different things online. And some industries have been impacted greatly by the coronavirus, and we will never go back to how it was. What you should learn about celebrities is most of them are just like us. They are just in a higher income bracket. Most celebrities are living check to check, or my husband said job to job, or movie to movie, or show to show. And they live off credit, okay? And they live off credit. But what is going on with the coronavirus is they cannot work the way they used to work. So you will see all of these women joining OnlyFans, basically dotting themselves out, using their bodies to make money, doing anything possible, men and women, wives, mothers on OnlyFans, being a disgrace, quite frankly. And it's sad. And this particular woman, you know, not only did she just join OnlyFans, we know she's a grandmother, we know she's a mother, and she's 53 years old. I want to reiterate, she's 53 years old. And basically the other day she said she's open to dating Meek Mill. You know, I thought more of this woman. I really thought to myself, a woman of her beauty, and I said of her status, but my husband was like, what status? He was like, she could be a terrible person. And I was like, I'm not saying she is, because I don't know this lady, but I'm just saying, like, she could be a terrible person. She really could be a terrible person. And so the lessons that I want to leave you as I talk about, you know, my book and why I wrote my book is that she squandered her youth. This woman is drop dead gorgeous. She's in shape. She's fit. She's kept herself up pretty well, in my opinion. And she just looks amazing. And I guarantee you, there was a good man that wanted to marry her, that made a decent living, maybe not as much as she wanted him to make, but made a decent living, that would have treated her like an absolute queen. Y'all know I hate that word. Watch my video on the queen. I have a queen video. I guarantee you she has come across multiple men in her lifetime that would have married her. But let me tell you what my opinion is about why this woman is 53, single, and has to join OnlyFans to maintain her income at this point. The reason is because a lot of women chase fantasies. Instead of chasing that guy that's getting his education, that is business savvy, that is a hard worker, that has good morals, that wants to make good decisions, a lot of women chase looks. How tall is he? He got to be 6 foot. A lot of women chase status. How popular is he? A lot of women chase all the wrong things. And then do you know what happens to these women? They end up in their 40s and 50s single, trying to shoot their shot at young men that would never really marry them. These men are not going to marry. Meek Mill would not marry her. Meek Mill is not about to marry a 53-year-old woman. Okay. He's not about to marry a 53-year-old woman. And it's sad to me because a woman that looks this good should not have to shoot her shot at a 30-something-year-old rapper, okay? A woman who, I mean, maybe I'm making her higher than what she is. My husband said, he was like, you're really boosting her up like she has some kind of status. But I just think to myself, this is a woman that could have had a great man taking care of her, so she wouldn't have to be trying to make scraps. I mean, I know some women are making six figures on OnlyFans. There are some women who've made millions on OnlyFans. And if you don't have a moral compass that tells you I shouldn't be using my body to make a living, then that's you. Everybody has their own beliefs, whatever. It's disturbing to me that a lot of women, you're squandering your youth away. You are letting your youth and beauty pass you by. You are giving babies to men that you should not be having babies by. You are thinking about all the wrong things. You're not thinking about to the point where you're middle-aged and you're going to want to relax and settle down and be loved and cared for and not have to work so hard. This woman is twice divorced. Statistics reveal to us that if you get a divorce in your first marriage and you remarry, the chances of you getting another divorce is high. Okay, this is not my opinion. This is facts based in data. So twice divorced, grandma, mom, 53, on OnlyFans, still looking for a man. This didn't have to be her life because she is so gorgeous, fit, put together, can be articulate when she wants to. When she wants to, she can be very articulate. I can't judge this woman because I have a very fiery personality too. I think me and this particular woman that I'm referring to, we're similar in the sense that we are tell it like it is woman. We're very passionate. Me and this woman are both very vocal. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that you're supposed to mature. There comes a time in your life as a woman where you're supposed to grow and you're supposed to mature. And I saw this woman curse a whole panel out online. I mean, she cussed them out and she ripped into every single one of those ladies on a panel. And what that showed to me is that she has some internal conflict, some anger inside. That's what life does to us as women, right? Let's be honest, ladies. And then I'm heading out of here because my husband's waiting for me. We got to eat. We got to chill. But I think that a lot of times life hurts us. And what we do with that hurt is we let it fester and get deep down into us, and then we lash out. And I think there's an idea that you can't have true love in your life. And of course, that's a trick of the enemy, and it's evil and it's dark. But a lot of women feel like they can't have the true love that they long for. I believe that this woman is at a point in her life where she's looking around and she sees no fruits. Once you reach the age of 53, I have a long time until I get to 53, but once you reach the age of 53, you really want to be cared for and loved on as a woman, because you might have worked your whole life, you might have had a career, and after a while, that stuff wears down on you. And all you want is somebody that you can build your life with and have a happy future with. That's all you want once you reach a certain age in life. Chasing the money, chasing the fast life, chasing a man who looks a certain way. All of that stuff is not going to matter to you, baby girls. It's not going to matter when you're 45. It's not going to matter because you're going to be tired. You're going to be tired and you're going to be ready to lay back and be supported. You're going to be ready to just have a different lifestyle. You want different things as you get older. So this is the lesson. This is why I wrote this book. This is why I wrote this book, because I don't want you to end up with women like this or end up like women like this. Okay. Not bashing this woman. I don't know her from a can of paint. I don't know if she's a gold digger, like some of you are saying. I don't know if she is a bad person, like my husband might have inferred. I don't know this lady. I don't know. But from her behavior, I can tell, because me and her are similar in that way. She's outspoken. She's masculine energy. Let me repeat that again. She's very masculine energy. While she is a complete dime, and I know there are not many men that don't think this woman looks good. I'm pretty sure there aren't many men out here who would not look at this woman and say, she looks amazing. She looks absolutely amazing. Yes, I've seen Chloe's channel. I've seen some of her videos before. I'm just saddened by this woman's behavior, and I think she is a bad example for young women. I think she is a terrible example for women, and somebody has to say it. That's why I wrote Be the Prize. Because you are the prize, ladies. You are worthy of being loved, being respected, having commitment, having children inside of a marriage with your husband. You are worthy. Deal with your hurt, deal with your pain that we all have, deal with your insecurities, turn to God, because God is the only one that matters in this life, not our Louis Vuitton bags, not our Gucci bags, not any of this. That is not what's going to make you happy at night. You know what makes me happy? When I've had a bad day, when I've had some type of thing happen in my life, when I've been ill and had surgeries, and my husband just comes to me and he's like, wraps his arms around me and he's like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I got you. It's going to be okay. I can't describe the feeling of someone genuinely loving you and respecting you as a woman and taking care of you. There's not a better feeling than besides your relationship with God. That's the only thing that beats the love that I get from my husband, is my relationship with God, and the love for my family as well. I'm very close to my family. I think this woman is lost. I think she lost herself along the way. And I don't want her to destroy younger women. I don't want her to destroy the young women coming up. You got to make better choices with men. This woman should be married. She should be married, okay? She should be married, falling into her middle-aged life, being light, refreshed, feminine, and free. She should be married. She looks too good. She has a banging body. She has been exposed to every type of high value man that you can imagine. Do you know how much exposure this woman has had to high value men? Why didn't she settle down with the businessman? Why didn't she settle down with the producer? Why didn't she settle down with all of these industry men, or not even men in the industry, that would have treated her well. Why does she want to date Meek Mill? Meek Mill just had an illegitimate baby with his girlfriend that he did not marry and broke up with her. And now she is a single mother. Why would you want to be with a man like this? Why? I'm not saying Meek Mill is a bad guy. He's a successful guy who makes a lot of money. But does he have the values to be a husband? This is what you young ladies are going to have to start asking yourself. Is the man that I'm dating, does he have the values to be a good husband and a good spouse and a good partner, and to be able to work out all of the issues and problems that come up in a relationship? So I'm going to leave the video saying, purchase my book, Be the Prize. If you are a traditional feminine woman who wants to understand how to develop a true bond with a man that's not sexual, read the book. If you want to understand the dating process, if you want to understand how to communicate and connect with the man, I'm sharing everything I learned about that in this book. It's a short read, and I've gotten great feedback. The book is not for everyone. It's not. It's for women that want more. You've tried it. You've tried to have multiple partners. You've tried to act like a wife to a man. You've tried everything. This book is for you. So I linked it in the description box below. You can purchase the PDF version, or you could purchase the Kindle version or the paperback on Amazon. But this woman, I'm sorry to say, I'm not trying to bash her. I'm not saying her name. Y'all saw the picture in the video, but this woman is a disgrace. She's a disgrace because she squandered her youth and her beauty. She should have been married a long time ago, because I know there were plenty of men who wanted to marry her if she had the right attitude, if she would work on the masculine energy that she has, if she would stop cussing people out on a panel. And like I said, I'm not bashing her because I have a very similar personality to her. I'm going to tell it like it is, girl. I am not a beat around the bush girl. I am not faking anything. I don't fake anything, but I've learned that you must refine yourself. If you want to maintain a relationship with a quality man, you have to refine yourself. You have to pull back that masculine energy. You have to tap into your feminine energy. You have to get spiritual, get to know who God is. You have to admit when you're wrong. You have to address your flaws. These are all things that I have done, that I'm still doing as a woman. Womanhood is a life journey, ladies. You know, becoming a great woman is a lifelong journey. It doesn't stop. So that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to come and say, don't be like women like this. Don't be like this, because this could be you, 53 years old, on OnlyFans, talking about you gonna bust it open on OnlyFans, divorced twice, grandma, mom. And I see y'all commenting on how, you know, how he cheated on her. Her second husband did cheat on her, but she openly admitted she did not love him. Okay. I heard her say this in an interview. I heard her openly admit that she did not love him, that she married him because she wanted the status, which is not wrong. I'm not even saying she's wrong for that. She wasn't wrong just because she wanted to marry somebody that had some status. She wasn't even wrong for marrying him because he was financially, or appeared to be financially, successful when he wasn't. She was wrong because she got married for the wrong reason, and it backfired on her. She got married not because she wanted the man and the resources. She just wanted the resources. That makes you a vile person in some people's opinion. So she wasn't wrong for wanting resources. Who would marry a man that they feel is not a hard worker, who's not smart, who's not intelligent, who doesn't have the ability to earn and take care of a home? So I don't fault her for that. I fault her because she didn't really want him. She wanted his resources, and he knew it. And he probably wanted her because she was beautiful. Beautiful, fit, look good, still looks good. Thank you guys for all of your lovely compliments. Thank you for purchasing my book, Be the Prize. My book doesn't address masculine energy per se. It addresses how to display your feminine energy. So I don't really talk about behaviors that are, well, I do a little bit. It does address it a bit, but the book really addresses how to communicate with a man, how to bond with a man non-sexually for a traditional woman, for women who want to have a traditional role in their relationships and not be the man in their relationships, because we're going back to tradition, ladies. Lots of moms are leaving the workplace. Erica Williams, if y'all watch her here on YouTube, she's been talking about the changes with the economy. Lots of moms are going back home to take care of their children because they've lost their jobs, or daycare expenses are too expensive for them to stay in the workforce. Lots of women just want to be home with their kids, especially during this COVID area. There are lots of changes happening in the economy. Now is the time to get yourself together. If you desire marriage, if you desire to attract a quality man, so you don't have to be doing it at 40 and 50 years old, now is the time to get yourself together. Now is the time. Oh yeah, she looks good. To be 53 years old, Lisa Ray is banging. All right. Women don't love you. Women don't love you for what you can do for them. Let's keep it real in 2020. I mean, every woman is not like that, Elijah. Every woman is not like that. Some women understand the purpose of marriage. Okay. There are some women who understand the purpose of marriage is we're going to stick it out through the good, through the bad. I'm not speaking of adultery. I'm not speaking of physical abuse, but we're going to stick it out through the good, through the bad, through the ups, through the downs, through the rich, through the poor, through the middle class, through whatever, because that's what you commit to when you say I do. See, people look at marriage through a worldly lens. And because they're so worldly and not spiritual, they cannot form true bonds with men. And people have a very low emotional intelligence in today's society. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to work through problems. They can only see things through their own selfish lens. There is a difference. Follow me on Wifey for Lifey group if you are a wife or you are going to get married. I talk about this on Wifey for Lifey group on Instagram all of the time. There is a difference between a prostitute, a sugar baby, and a wife. Be the Prize is linked below. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.